Hello, everybody. David Lemon here. Welcome to the Groove LemonAid number 18. This is the time where I come live, I turn on the camera, and you ask your questions. I give you some answers. So for everybody to know what we are doing, I'm going to turn on this banner on here. So this is what is the plan as on every Q&A. In case you have any questions, make sure you pop it into the live stream comments, but please include a Q in front so I can answer it for you. There's a lot of times that the users are answering each other's questions, so I would love to see which questions are for me. So you have a question, feel free to ask it, whatever it is. Would it be Groove related, a specific marketing tip that you are looking for? You're maybe stuck with something and you don't know how to move on. Feel free to ask, and I'll give my best to answer it for you. At this moment, I can tell you some things that are changing, and we have launched the website groove.cm. Groove is getting rebranded with its own brand website, and this is going to be groove.cm. Groove.cm will be serving the purpose of introducing the world to everything Groove has to offer. So it's not GrooveFunnels anymore. GrooveFunnels is becoming one of the platforms, one of the apps inside the Groove ecosystem, but the actual groove.cm is becoming like the brand that is going to house all of these separate platforms and apps, or however you want to call it. So a lot of people have been asking me, David, do I need to change my affiliate links if Groove is rebranding? The answer is no, because we will not run the sales system through the actual groove.cm. That's going to be the brand website. That's going to be as a house for all of the things that we are working on. But we are still going to continue selling the different apps and the systems through different funnels, as for example the current one, GrooveFunnels. If you are going to groovefunnels.com, you can sign up for a free account, and you are going to be redirected over to a paid upgrade. Later on, it will be a different system once we head over to the monthly payment options, but at this moment, this is the process. Similarly, there is a link in your affiliate link promo tools that you can start promoting as well, which is for GrooveKart. Similarly to what we have for GrooveFunnels, and GrooveKart will have for other tools as well. If you want to promote and create promotions directed over to the people that need a video platform, you can take your GrooveVideo link at a later point and then promote that one. In case you want to create a promotion directed for people that need a sales system, for example, then you can have a GrooveSell link at a later point, and you can use that one. So that's something that I wanted to share. A lot of people have been asking me, like, David, what do I need to do now? I already created my whole system flow and everything related to GrooveFunnels. So GrooveFunnels is not going anywhere. It's still staying. It's just going to be put under a house of Groove. Basically, it's going to be branded under groove.cm. And it's going to be just Groove. Like it's much more than funnels. It's much more than sales system. It's just a complete like A to Z if you are doing business online. Great. So now that is out of the way, I just wanted to mention for everybody, we have 30 something people right here watching us. If you've seen the updates that I posted about yesterday, just jump in the comment section and say, I saw it, I'm happy about it. If you have any questions about them, I would love if I can answer it for you right now. The more questions you ask, the more questions I can find answers to, and then also assist later on to the people that will be asking those same questions later on. So we had a deployment for GrooveVideo, GrooveMember, GrooveKart, and GrooveSell. These are the 4 platforms that I created announcements about. And some are pretty big. Or GrooveBlog was there as well, so 5 platforms. Awesome. So I have Sleep Doctor. Hey, Edsel saw it. There's a Facebook user saying hello to you as well. Chris saw the updates. Thank you, David. Awesome. I saw them, says the Facebook user. So in case this is you, I would appreciate in case you could go over to streamyard.com/Facebook. Just there's a link somewhere on the top or bottom of this video where I announced this. This live stream. You can click on the link which you see on the screen as well, and then this will allow me to actually click on your name when you're commenting, and then to be able to show your first name and or the name and the profile image. Okay, yes, I've seen them. All look great, and they are maturing nicely. Absolutely, Ellie, I completely agree with you. So there is here saying hello, Light Awakening Potential saying hi, David, first time here. It's good to have you here. For everybody that is new, welcome. It's great to have you here. What I'm doing is I'm doing on Tuesdays and Fridays at 6 p.m. Central European Time, CET, or it is at noon Eastern Standard Time, so EST. We are doing these live Q&As. At this moment, it is the number 18th, but in case you have any questions, Tuesdays and Fridays, you can jump in and ask anything that you would like. Muhammad is saying, pleasure to see you. Thank you very much. Saw and love it. Awesome. Sir, still GroovePages drag and drop not work properly most of the times. Hang. Yes, we are aware of it. We're working on that. Perfect. So yeah, we had a couple of different updates for different platforms. Some of them are major, like for example, GrooveKart had a couple of different major changes, like the ability to do stock management, which was very, very well known and requested feature by everybody. We pushed it a couple of times aside because they were more pressing priorities, but now finally we have it in there. There was a video announcement I did yesterday about that, so in case you're looking forward to seeing how it works, you can have a look at that. There were a couple of big changes for GrooveMember as well. We made the whole platform faster and more responsive. We also added on some features so that you can just log in very quickly to your membership and have a look how it looks from the front end to your users, which is great. We're going to be building on top of that and making like the portals in GrooveMember are responsive and things like that. So in case you do have any questions that you didn't fully understand from my announcements yesterday, you can just freely jump into the comment section of this live stream and then just ask them here. Okay, let's just go over and answer some questions. At this moment, I don't have any questions that were added in the Facebook post where I announced this live stream. So let's just double check one more time. Yeah, there are no questions on there. So I'm going to just jump over directly to answer the questions from this live stream. The first question that I have in my comments is this one from Christina. Question, I'm building my first funnel in GroovePages. Is there a way to create a vertical divider in a container? At the moment, all the dividers are horizontal. Thanks very much. Actually, there's no divider, but you can create something as a workaround. Let me just show you. So if you are using GroovePages, you are working with different columns. And let's just jump into one of these test sites that I have on my account. And I'm going to delete everything so just that we have a nicer view and we can follow everything. So what you see here is just a blank canvas. And if we want to add on something that has two columns, I would just do it with an empty two-column layout like this. So at this moment, you can see there are two containers on here. And what we want to do is add a vertical line between. So what I would do is I would select these containers on here, click the pencil icon, and then in the configuration settings over here in the upper right-hand side corner, you can choose the gutter width to be none. Okay, what this will do is make sure that there is no spacing between the two columns. As you can see now, this container and the second container on this side, they are merged and there is literally no spacing between them. This allows you to select one of these containers and add on borders to the side. So I selected the left container over here, and I can do right borders over here. So this is the right hand side. I can do a 2-pixel border. As you can see, immediately there is some line that showed up in here. So I can just change it to black so that it's more visible, and let's just do a bigger, like a 4 pixel. So this is now, we created the border on this container of 4 pixels. If you want, you can do the same thing from this side, but on the left hand side, we'll do, I don't know, 4 pixels in black, and now we have created the same thing. There is a line between. If I click off, this is how it looks like. So you can just duplicate now these containers and then stack them on top of each other, and it will look like this. So there will be a line going all the way down until you actually keep duplicating the whole thing. So okay, there is something that is not as I wanted it to be, but yeah, you get the point. So you just keep duplicating it again and again and again, and then it will just keep the line running. There we have a template that uses this technique as well, that we used for the timeline announcements. So let me try and find it and show it to you here. Timeline template. So in case you have a look, we do this exact thing on here as well. So there is 2 columns and there is a line between the whole thing, or you could use something like an image. If you want, you can just create a 2-column layout, and in the background of the block you put an image with just a line on it, and then you can duplicate the block again and again and again and again, and then you can have this sort of layout as we have it here. So these are the 2 options that you could do in case you would like a vertical line. If you want, you can also start with this timeline template and just build on top of that. But now you know what the ways are of creating a layout that looks like that. Okay, so let's just go on to the next question. In case you do have any questions, feel free to jump in and then put them into the comment section of this live stream. I'll be getting to it just in a row. Okay, let's just go to the second question, and I can see the second question is from Edsel here. Are we gonna be able to share funnels to affiliates? There is, like, you can already do that. You can already create a share funnel, and I can just show you immediately from here. So you can just come over here, create your websites and create your designs, and then you go click into the upper right hand side corner, click share a site, you create a link, you just click the add button, and that's basically your share link. Now you can just copy this over, and then you can just share it with everybody. You can add it in as a bonus, like in case you want to give it as a bonus to everybody that signs up through your link. You can do that. Just head over to Groove Affiliate. Let me just disable this question. You head over to Groove Affiliate. You can create the different promos. For example, you click on the promos, you click on bonuses, and you add a new bonus, which will be, I don't know, flower shop website, or flower shop funnel template, or something like that. And then you actually copy over the share link that you created. You copy this over and you paste it in here, and now you have created a bonus. So you can go into the different promos that you're doing. So let's just click on the promos, promotions, and links, and then here, for example, in GrooveFunnels, you can click on this little gift which says affiliate bonuses, and if somebody signs up on a lifetime GroovePages annual monthly trial or lifetime upgrade one-time payment, then you can just add the flower shop funnel template, and this will get delivered automatically to them as a bonus for signing up through you. So that's basically how you set it up. So you can already create share links, and you can already automatically fulfill these kinds of bonuses, which is super easy to do already. Hopefully that helps. Let's just have a look at the other questions. What is GrooveVideo? GrooveVideo is a platform that allows you to upload your videos to Groove and use them, or use the GrooveVideo player on your pages. Most of the times this is used for marketing videos, or in case you want to upload your course videos. We made it hard for people to download those videos, so they cannot just right click and download that video. In case you upload it to GrooveVideo, you can start using that for your marketing videos, like video sales letters or courses and things like that, which is built in. You get it on a free account as well, but you need to connect your hosting and your encoding. You can also upgrade and get it on a platinum account, where you get 100 gigabytes of storage and 100 gigabytes monthly for encoding and streaming. And yeah, it's a pretty good deal. It's already built in if you get the paid account with Groove. I created my landing pages in GroovePages, and I have a product to sell. How can I add this product to one of the landing pages? So what you would need to follow is a tutorial, or I would suggest you to watch a tutorial where we go through GrooveSell and then also GroovePages and how we connect it together. So the best video I suggest you to watch, and it's still completely relevant, there are just a couple of changes that we added on recently, is creating the funnel in GrooveSell funnel. Okay, creating a funnel with an upsell and downsell using GrooveSell and GroovePages. Okay, you can follow that. You can also have a look at creating a funnel using GroovePages, GrooveSell, and GrooveMember. But this is the one I suggest you to watch. So creating a funnel with upsell and downsell using GrooveSell and GroovePages. This is going to give you the base understanding of how to connect things together, where you sell the product and where you actually designed the site or funnel or whatever you're working on. So this is the video I would suggest. There are also shorter videos from others, but I believe I go into more detail and explain all the nooks and crannies that the people may get stuck on. So if you don't want to watch the whole video of 2 hours, you can skip through different parts. If you already set up your pages in GroovePages, you can skip over this step 3. But it's good to actually watch some of these things, because I explain how it connects together, how it links together, and how it works together. So what you would need to have a look is how to set up a product in GrooveSell, and then how to connect it all together and testing it out. So that's the step 4 and step 5 of this video. In case you want, you can just click on the different links on here in the timestamps. But yeah, just look for a video creating a funnel with an upsell, downsell using GroovePages and GrooveSell. That's going to give you the complete understanding of how to work with products, how to add them to your designs that you already created in GroovePages. Okie dokie, let's just go on to the second question. Okay, Christina is asking the question again about the horizontal or the vertical divider. I explained that already. There we go. Before leaving a comment, please grant StreamYard permission to see your name at streamyard.com/Facebook. Thank you very much, Chris. For example, this person just working on my Loom. If this is you, please please do what Chris mentioned over here. Just go to streamyard.com/Facebook so I can actually see who you are and then understand when you're commenting. Okay, com 1010 saying grateful to be able to attend this. Awesome. In case you have any questions, and I believe you have, I see some of them down below. Feel free to ask. Hi Surya, for your name to pop. Okay, perfect. Thank you very much, Chris. Paul is saying, hi David, my first time here, but have watched a few of your videos. Love them, really useful. Thank you very much, Paul. Lovely to have you on a live stream. In case you do have any questions, feel free to ask. I would be happy to answer it. Come 1010. Building a Groove page using the free funnel online event template. How do I connect button in the template so email goes somewhere? If you can direct me on how to do this, if I would appreciate it. Thank you. So at this moment we have GrooveMail. GrooveMail is currently not sending out emails. Once GrooveMail is sending out emails again, we'll have the ability to create automation. So in case somebody fills out the form, like for example on the online event template, so that the email gets to you. So all the contact details, all the form details will be sent over to you. This is going to be coming very shortly once GrooveMail is sending emails again. For now, there are 2 options for you to follow. There is one which is using Zapier, and this is the one that I would suggest you to do. It's easy. You can set it up for free, and it's a very simple step-by-step process. So what you need is create an account with Zapier. Make sure that your form fields in GroovePages have their own name. So in case you're asking for a name from a customer, that form field needs to be called name. If you're asking for I don't know, the message from the customer to fill out the message or leave a message to you on your design, then that form field needs to have a name message, so that once you connect it with Zapier understands, okay, so the customers filled out the name, this is the customer's name. If they filled out the message, this is the actual message that they want to send, and things like that. For that, I have a training on exactly this for Zapier. So in case you type in Zapier, or Zapier as they say, and then just type in Groove, there are videos. The first one is from me, and the other videos are from other users, so you can have a look at those as well. I have watched most of them, and I fully believe I went into most details and I covered most ground. And my video is 1 hour, and the other ones are just around 10 minutes or so. So there are options for you to learn how to use it. In case you're watching my video on here, it is it is still fully relevant today as well. Just have a look at the timestamps, and you can also jump through hoops and jump through different sections, so that you can click on the different parts of the video, and then um, you can watch just the parts that you need and not the whole thing. So there's that. What I do in this training is I create the form. So I create the form and I set up the form in GroovePages, and I will show you how it looks like. So this is the form I created, and now I set it up. So I give each and every form field a name, so that once I connect it with Zapier, it understands what to do. So yeah, that's kind of it. Have a look at just type in Zapier Groove, and then it will give you an understanding of how to do it. Zapier you can use for free as well. They have a generous free account, so you can use that. Okay, the other option is using SendGrid. If you type in SendGrid Groove, you can find another video for that one. SendGrid is an email marketing platform that allows you to do these kinds of things, but it's just more technical to set up, and this is why I suggest Zapier or Zapier. Okay. Okay, Christina's saying, perfect, thanks so much. No problem at all. How does Groove support niche and key phrase identification to help with improved rankings for traffic to GroovePages and Groove Affiliate? How does Groove support niche and key phrase identification? I have no clue what I should answer on this one. What is a niche and key phrase identification? What do you do with that? I don't know what this means. So in case you want to rank, and by ranking I mean in the search engines, most probably you are using your own content. In the content you are using specific keywords or key phrases. One of the things that you're mentioning there, key phrases, to help with ranking. You need to mention it multiple times so that Google understands that the whole article is about that. You also set up your meta information, like the meta title, meta description, the meta keywords inside Groove, and I can show you immediately where you find that. So in case you are working with GroovePages and you are creating an article about something that you want to rank on search engines, then you basically put in the content on your pages, and then inside the page settings, so you click pages and then these three dots, you click edit settings, and here you can set up the page title, meta keywords, meta description. So this is something that that search engines need to understand what the page is about. And also one day you rank on Google, then they will be using this, what you set up here, to put in the actual search results. So that's kind of it. On-page SEO is very simple. Mentioning things multiple times so that the search engines understand what it is about. Having clean H1, H2, H3 tags, which you can achieve just by using those elements. So H1, H2, H3, H4, to understand the content. And then having a fast site, like optimizing your images, optimizing the videos, making sure that you don't put anything hard or big embedded on your page, because that needs to load when the users are viewing it and things like that. What else? You can also do some site settings, meta keywords, meta description, things like that. So in the upper right hand side corner, site settings, and then you can fill out the same details over here. So just the business and the website name. You can also put in your open graph settings, which you cannot see from my big head. Here we go. Open graph settings, social share information in case somebody or you share just the domain of your site on a social media, then you can actually do that. But yeah, that's kind of it for on-page SEO. For off-page SEO, it's more of a backlinking, like appearing everywhere where you can, trying to guest post and just using your authority with your name and your domain and your business name or the project name to appear on as many places as you can. That's basically it. That's SEO in short. Groove, in case you're using it for promoting Groove as an affiliate, it's just the same concept as with anything else. In case you want to rank on search engines, you make sure that you have the best content, the most helpful content, and that's what Google likes. Google will give you prioritization in case you keep what I just mentioned, like a clean, fast website, and in case you give the most helpful content and the most like easy to understand interactive content with where the users actually stay on your page for a long time. That's how you rank in search engines. Okie doke. So how do I do cash on delivery in GrooveKart? You don't do it in GrooveKart yet. We don't have that option. We will have an option for cash on delivery. It was requested by quite a lot of users already, so we have it on our to-do list. Thanks for asking this question, Christina. I love how David MacGyver's things. Yes, there's a lot of different ways to do things in Groove, and a lot of different platforms as well. There's just like tips and tricks that you can know. Hey David, this is on Loom to show my problem with getting a background image to show on anything other than desktop. Let's just have a look at this one. I believe it's Moira. Moira asked about this in the Facebook group already, so let me just see where this is. I will try to see if I can load that Loom comment. I can't. But maybe if I preview the video from here. Okay, maybe here. Okay, yes. Okay, here is the Loom video. So let's just watch it together, guys. I usually watch the videos in 2x speed. If it could go faster, I would watch it faster. So, okay, there's okay, I believe this is just 238,941. Let's just have a look. So since I do a lot of support, I have an admin account, and this allows me to actually do certain things like this. 238,941. 238,941. I never change anything on the pages. I just discover the issues. So this is what we are going to be doing today as well. We're just going to have a look at Mora's page, and she was working on attention service-based businesses, which is not sure where that is. Could be that she removed it. Mora, did you remove that? I don't actually find it. 238,941. Oh, this is a funnel. Smart. A lot of pages. Power to say. Okay, here. Perfect. Thank you very much. Okay, so on my end, it doesn't show the image. Okay, now it shows the image. Let's just see if I click on this pencil icon in the background, we can see the image over here. If I transfer over to the mobile, we can still see the image. You cannot see it from my head, but we can still see it over here. But the issue is the color. So if I click on the color and then I just do something with it, like for example, make it transparent, and you can see it on here. The issue is that the color is overriding the settings. So it's still there, as you can see, Mora. It's just that it's not showing because of the color. On here, the color is set to 100% transparent, but on the other settings, it is not. So that's the only issue. So in case you make it 100% transparent on here, as well, then it should work. We are doing a fix for this one because all of the color stylings should be nicely adjusting on all of the different screen sizes, but at this moment, for some reason, the background settings are staying put to one screen size. We're doing a fix for that in the next couple of days, so that's going to change. I'm not going to save anything, Moira, but now you know what to do. Also, you can do the same things in case somewhere else the background is not showing up. But by the way, good job with the funnels, with everything. I see you're nicely organized, and that's needed when you're doing good business like that. So there's that. Hopefully that helps. How do I get that heading to be right? Is just the sizing. So you would need to work with the sizing as well. Let me just try and see if I can go back immediately to where we were. Funnels, this one, that one. Okay, so if we, for example, select this text, okay, I click on the pencil icon, and the size settings need to be adjusted on each and every device separately. Over here, let's see. Okay, so this is now bigger, smaller. There we go. That one, that one, that one. There you go. So that's basically it. Just use the sizing, and the size needs to be adjusted separately. So in case you want to adjust on different devices differently, then you use this single screen override mode, and then you play with the different screen sizes this way. Hopefully that helps. Cool. Let me just go on and answer the next questions. Sorry, it's Moira. Perfect. I can see it now. Thank you very much. Yeah, I also clicked on earlier to your name. There's a question from Trigger FX. How do I publish my GrooveKart store? I integrated my Shopify products, but I can seem to find my products in GroovePages. Oh, there's 3 different platforms. I believe you're just mistaken how it actually works. How do I publish my GrooveKart store? You don't publish it. It's already published out live when you create it. So immediately after you created it, you enter the admin dashboard. Is already live. You can just edit it and modify it. Once you do any kind of change, you click the save button, it immediately goes live with the new changes. I integrated my Shopify products. So I believe you imported the Shopify products over to GrooveKart. I can't seem to find my products in GroovePages. So that's a completely different platform. Doesn't have to do anything with GrooveKart. GrooveKart is your e-commerce store, okay? GroovePages is for your websites and funnels. It's a completely different platform. It's like you are using Shopify for your e-commerce store and you're using WordPress for your website. This is how distant they are. At this moment, they are not. They are from the same company, yes, but they are just different platforms for different purposes. Products will not show up in GroovePages because that's not the purpose of it. But the GroovePages is a page builder which allows you to build websites, landing pages, funnels, just the design part. The extra functionality needs to be done through different apps like GrooveSell and GrooveMember and things like that. So the GroovePages is just a pure on design platform where you drag and drop things on the canvas, make them pretty, and that's it. GrooveKart, however, GrooveKart is an e-commerce store builder which has a lot of different functionality built into the builder. That is why it's completely separate, because when you are creating your store, you also need to drag in the products, you also need to drag in different settings. If a customer clicks on here, then show this error message and things like that. That's GrooveKart. GroovePages is not that way, it's completely separate. Using GrooveKart, some images aren't loading on my computer in Safari. I have cleared cache on the page and in Safari as well as a hard reset, still not loading. Works with Chrome. Not sure what could be the issue. The problem with Safari is that it doesn't load WebP images. WebP is the standard nowadays on most of the websites where you go, and Groove uses that standard as well. Safari is still behind with all that. Could be that that's the reason. I cannot 100% for certain say that's the reason, but yeah, Safari is just an older technology that they don't update quite as fast as Chrome is updated. So this could be the issue. I don't have full-on answer of what could be that could be the issue. So I would suggest you maybe reach out to the support team so they can maybe look into it. Maybe there could be some settings issues on your end, but I just don't really know. I'm 100% sure that the difference between Chrome and Safari is that Safari doesn't do updates that fast, and a Chrome has a much wider system and basically more features that it offers to customers, and this is why a lot of things work in Chrome and not in other browsers. But I cannot say for certain if this is because of this WebP compatibility with Safari or not. You said you sent a message yesterday. It seems I'm not on your list. I only received mails from Mike and not from David. What's the issue? I didn't say I sent emails. I say I created announcements. Announcements were added in YouTube. So wherever you're watching, just click on the channel. You'll see all the new software announcements that went live. Also inside the Facebook community, the most popular posts that were discussed recently are the actual announcements. And let me just double check on here. So in case you log into the Groove Digital Facebook, if you scroll down a little bit, you will see, there you go. For example, GrooveVideo updates. This is one of the posts I did. There's a lot more. In case you see here in the recent media library, you can click on GrooveKart updates, GrooveSell updates. But in case you just want, you can just click over to the Groove Digital YouTube channel, click on videos, and here they are. The GrooveKart, GrooveBlog, GrooveMember, GrooveVideo, GrooveSell. These are the last updates I updated or uploaded yesterday. So there's that. We don't send out emails with the new updates yet. That will be probably coming soon. Thank you, David. Much appreciated for the videos to watch. Gary, thank you very much. Are you able to have affiliate program under GrooveKart yet? I want to be able to affiliate products. Not yet. This is something I'm discussing with the GrooveKart devs. I believe we can do that, but it's just that we need to find a way to make it easy to use, because it's like if a store has 100,000 products, it can just get real messy real fast. So it's being planned. It's being planned out, to say. It's not being planned, yes, we'll do it. It's being considered, and we are thinking about how to do certain things with affiliate program. We do want to provide that. We think that this is important and it makes it easier for everybody to promote their own products. But at this moment, it's just super complex on figuring out how to do it properly with a built-in tools, and also use the tools that we already have, like for example Groove Affiliate. Groove Affiliate is a great platform for managing affiliate programs and allowing people to get links in order to promote it. So we're looking into systems on how to allow that kind of functionality in GrooveKart. Can I use GroovePages instead of GrooveKart to sell physical products? If so, how? You can, but it's harder, because in GrooveKart now you can manage the quantity. For example, you can say, okay, I'm selling 5 of these mugs. If you have sold out those 5 of the mugs, then basically it says no product available. For example, that's one of the features that came live yesterday. In other systems, in GrooveSell, you cannot do that. There is no way to set quantity. There is no way to actually handle the different shipping methods and the shipping pricing and all sorts of things. GrooveKart was made to do that particular things, but it doesn't allow affiliate promotions right now. But you can do upsells, you can do bumps, you can do everything like in GrooveSell except the actual affiliate program. How to access the timestamps? You click on the description of the video on each and every one of the videos that was created for until February this year. We'll continuously working. There is an actual human behind writing the timestamps. Her name is Isabel, and she's writing the timestamps for us. Also double checks the closed captions or the actual subtitles for YouTube. So in case you're watching on YouTube, you will find the timestamps below the video in the description. And if you click the closed captions, Isabel double checks all of the subtitles so that when customers translate it to their own language, that translation gets done much better than just with the normal subtitles that YouTube automatically provides. So all of that is done for you guys. Why would the details entered into a form on a web page not clear after submission? Not sure what web page, not sure what kind of setup. In case you I don't know, there's just not enough information. Most of the times it doesn't clear because there is some sort of a redirection or an action necessary after that. Like in case if you didn't put any redirection or action, like to open a pop-up or to go to a different page, it will say subscribed, and the customer details will still be in there. It doesn't need to clear because the customer stayed on the same page, and it's just like their information was filled out. So to go around that, just make sure that there is a redirect or an action that happens after the actual user filled out the information. Okay, I would really appreciate a list of shared funnels for people using free account, or allow free users to view all pages of the funnel so we can model it. Allow free users to view all pages of the funnel so we can model it. I want to make money before investing in it. You want to make money, but you don't want to work for it. It seems from my perspective. Why not create your own designs? Like create your own shared funnels, create your own bonuses. You just want to get somebody else's shared funnels and want to use that. That's not how you should do things. The more value you provide to your own customers, that the more success you can make. For example, I actually went out there and provided my affiliate link. I also did some bonuses I offered before I started working for Groove. We didn't have share funnels there then, but now that we have, you can use that as a bonus. Previously, I just gave my knowledge, and I provided as much value as I could in private messaging. That's the bonus I did. Like I said, okay, you sign up, you get my time, I can help you get set up and things like that. And that was the bonus I gave. If you want to give funnels, if you want to give like sites, create those sites, or pay somebody to create those sites, and use that information, use that designs, and then give that as a bonus. Don't look for shortcuts, because shortcuts just basically don't lead to an outcome. Most of the times people will be buying all kinds of software and all sorts of different things, like investing money and not achieving the goal because they just want the shortcut. But it's work, and it's a progress to get to a point. Like if you have a look at each and every one of the top affiliates, they are not relying on Groove's promo tools. They're not relying on on other people's share funnels. They create their own, they rely on their own advertising, they rely on their own marketing, and this is what brings them to higher level. Don't try to look for shortcuts. Try to find your audience, find your bonuses, create everything for yourself, and push that one. This is how you actually achieve your goals. When you're looking for shortcuts, and I'm also in that, when you're looking for shortcuts, a lot of time you just like don't go through the progress, and you don't get the confidence in the marketing and the whole promotion, so you don't achieve what you actually try to do. GrooveKart, I can see how to create categories and subcategories through the admin dashboard, but how do I relate that through the builder to reflect these categories on the front end, please? I actually created a training on that one, Paul. If you have a look in our YouTube channel, just type in these exact words: GrooveKart categories. Okay, how to work with categories or categories, subcategories, and navigation in GrooveKart. I was actually somebody wrote to me yesterday on a on a video. It's categories, it's not categories, and I was like, come on, it's like there's not one accent. I do know that Americans have their own accent, other countries have their own accent, so yeah, I just got used to it. There's a video on this exact topic and how to use categories, subcategories, and navigation in GrooveKarts. In case you are looking for some information, I really went into depth and explained each and every nook and cranny, and you can also see the timestamps below. If you are stuck somewhere, like how to set up the main navigation inside the Groove page builder, then you can just click on that part, and I explained each and every step along the way. So there's that, how to work with categories, subcategories, and navigation in GrooveKart. There we go. And okay, this is what is OG settings and where do we get tracking numbers? What tracking numbers? So OG setting is a social share settings. This is what actually this is what it is. So let's just use GrooveFunnels.com for example. Okay, GrooveFunnels.com. I copy over this link and I go into Facebook, for example. This is social media, and I want to just paste it in. As soon as I paste it in, as you can see, there is an OG image, OG title added on. So this is something that you can decide yourself what actually happens when somebody shares my link on a social media. What image shows up? What is the title that shows up? What is the description that shows up? So this is how you can do it. So for example, if let me just refresh this one, and if I type in, I don't know, facebook.com, Facebook will have its own OG settings. As you can see here, it doesn't have an OG image, but it has OG title, which is the open graph or social share title, and it has an open graph description on here. So this is something that you can control yourself in GrooveBlog, in Groove Cart, in GroovePages as well. Let me just show you a demo of it and how it works in GroovePages, for example. I showed it earlier, but that's just what it does. So in case you open up a page, okay, now this is my page. Some gibberish is the name of the site because I use this only for demos. If I open the page settings and over here the three dots, let me just try and zoom in a little. Edit settings, and if you scroll down all the way down, you can see open graph, social share settings. This is where you decide the OG image and the OG title. So I will not use any of this. I'll just publish it somewhere. So this is going to be my website that I'm going to publish without OG image, without OG title. So I copy over this link, and if I go and decide to share it out on Facebook, for example, it will be just ugly. Okay? this is the link, and it shows up like this because I didn't set up any OG or any Open Graph social image or any Open Graph title. So there's that. This is what it does. I do not understand about the tracking links and what tracking numbers you are looking for. Do you guys have a warehouse or a third-party company in the US? No, so that I can ship faster to my customers. No, we don't do warehousing. There are warehouses and other providers that you can use. You can use GrooveKart to connect to Zapier, and Zapier connects to everybody else. You can use ShipStation as well through Zapier, and then have all sorts of different shipping options. You can also connect to different warehousing platforms and systems. I'm not familiar with those, but you can connect to them, but we don't have our own. Thank you for answering my question, David, regarding images not loading on Safari. It's only my product images, all the other images load. Does that make a difference? I do not know why is that. That's weird. That's strange. So definitely reach out to support. It could be that there is something with your images in particular that Safari is picky about, but I'm confident that the support will be able to point it out. They can look into the code and understand the different things. I just don't know code that well. So yeah, that's my suggestion. I have a serious problem. When I converted my checkout to custom subdomain, now all my affiliate links are sending to 404 page. How do I resolve this? Your links most probably are like the link that you set up in a checkout are referring to the actual sales page. So you need to double check in GrooveSell your actual sales page and how it is set up. Have a look at that, Rob. It's just settings. It doesn't have any issues. Like, we are running our own promos on Groove as well, and there aren't any issues at this moment with it. So have a look at how your products are set up in GrooveSell, and that should sort it out. Is there training on how to organize your pages and funnels like Moira? It actually, there isn't, but I can just show you. There is no training needed for that one, because what you have in GroovePages is pages and funnels. When you create funnels on here, these are also going to be pages, but they're separated in different boxes. Like, let's call this boxes or folders. Let's just call this folders. So what the pages is used for here, the pages are used for when you have your website. For example, you have your website where you will have like the contact us page, about us page, I don't know, the theme page, and the home page with all sorts of different information about your company. Let's just call this as your brand website. You're just introducing your brand. You're not selling anything particular on that website. So all of these pages would come on here as different pages, like your website pages. But let's say you have now your website, your brand website, and you decide to want to offer products through that one as well. Let's just say you say, I published a book. In case you would like to buy it, click here. So somebody clicks on that button, click here. This opens up another page, which I would suggest you to create as a funnel, because funnels sell much better than anything else online. So you added on your page for, I don't know, your homepage, your about page, your contact page, your whatever pages. So now you have a couple of pages here for your brand website, but you want to sell something. So now you separate that into different funnels. Inside the funnels, you can create funnels from templates over here, or you can just do it from single pages from scratch. For example, in here, you can name this funnel like book funnel. There you go. So now in book funnel, you can add on the different pages. You can add on the different pages. Like, for example, for introducing the book, then the second page would be for the book checkout. Then the next page would be for an upsell. The next page would be for a downsell and things like that. So it's all categorized nicely in this little folder, which is called book funnel. So it doesn't mix and match between all of your other pages that you have on here. So then if you want to sell another thing, you can just create another folder for it. So let's just use this. So instead of funnel 2, I'm going to call it, let's just decide to sell a membership. Okay? So then if you want to sell a membership, then you create another category or a folder for it, and you put in all your pages that are selling something, and that's basically it. There's nothing else that you need to know. So pages are used for mostly brand websites, and the funnels are used for selling. That's the categorization you can know about. If you want, you can also put in different stuff inside here that, for example, that you don't want to show on the pages section. On the pages, you have an ability to hide things from the navigation. But in case you don't need them here, you can put different, you can create, for example, a funnel. It will be for legal pages, for example. So you can just use the legal pages here, legal, and just put them in a separate folder, put them away from everything else so it doesn't get too crowded on here. So then you will add on your legal pages like privacy policy, terms and condition, all of that in here, and then you can just know where they are. You can manage them a little bit more simple. Okie dokie. Let's go on to the next question. In that same conversation, we mentioned, I don't know what tracking I talked about. Tracking numbers. I don't know what tracking numbers are about. OG information. For Facebook Live, what equipment and Wi-Fi speed do you use? When I tried, my sound and video were not in sync. I hope you would answer this in this session. I don't know. Like I have very like in Croatia where I live at this moment, we are like surprisingly we are. I live next to the main city, the capital, Zagreb, and you would expect a great internet connection. But if we double check on the speed test, my internet connection is not that good. I actually use a SIM card Wi-Fi router. So I actually have a Wi-Fi router that uses 4G connection. As you can see, it's not that good. It's 15 megabits per second, 20, 12, 11, and it's just not good. But it doesn't actually matter because and the upload speed is very similar to this one. As you can see, it's just not great. But what matters is that it's constant. So in case I would have 2 megabits per second and it's constant on there, it would work that way. Okay, I was testing the internet connection. It is immediately giving me connection is unstable. So there is that. The camera I'm using is Logitech Brio. Okay, it's a webcam. It's this one. That's my camera that I'm actually working with today, or like this is how I record things. The microphone I have is Zonus White Shark. Is just a microphone that the only one that I found that had this stand. Nothing special. It's really a cheap microphone, if you ask me. But this was the only one in my local area. When I actually purchased this one, there was a shortage of microphones and webcams in the country, and they were not getting new ones. So because that's when the Corona crisis started. So there's that. What else? I'm using just some pretty standard light boxes, and I also use the Elgato green screen, which any green screen works. It's just I like that it pops up and you can just move it away if you don't use it anymore. That's kind of my setup. Um Okay, there is a trigger FX is saying, thank you so much for answering my question. By the way, it's pronounced try graphics. Try, okay. Trigger FX. Okay, good. So how do I rename my URL or connect my current Shopify store so it doesn't say .groovekart? Okay, so you need to connect a custom domain to your GrooveKart store. So let's just go and open GrooveKart, and I'm going to just demonstrate that very quickly. If you come over to GrooveKart, and let's just go into this admin dashboard. There we go. So if you see this new screen, then you can just quickly set up domain from here. If you don't see this one yet, just make sure you go and clear your cache. So if you click on the upper right hand side hamburger menu, choose clear cache button, and then it will reload and you will see this new wizard kind of thingy. In there, you click the setup domain button. That will open up the actual domain setup screen, and in here you need to connect a custom domain. So in case you don't have a custom domain, it will offer you the different options where you can purchase links to purchase a domain, or in case you do have a domain, then you can just let me just see if I can go back. You can just connect your custom domain to that. So let's go back and let's choose I do have a domain. So in here, it will allow you to put in your domain. When you actually purchase a domain, that is done through things like Namecheap.com. I actually open it up so we do a demo of this live immediately. I will go and open up one of the domains just to show you what needs to be done. So let's see what domain can we play with today. Okay, there is this domain that I didn't use yet. So lemon.vote. I was planning to do all sorts of different polls on my live streams, which I don't really do anymore, or didn't even started to doing. So I wanted to do like lemon.vote. That's why I actually purchased this domain, but I haven't used it yet. So now I have a domain which is lemon.vote. If I connect this domain to my store, it will be lemon.vote, and that's it. And then my store would open. So how do I actually connect this to GrooveKart? So I will come to the domain settings. I will say, okay, yes, I do have a domain. Once you click on the yes, have a domain, then you type in the domain that you purchased. So lemon.vote, click save domain. That's pointing domain. It can take 1 to 2 minutes. It usually takes very, very short amount of time. Once you did that, it will show up in here, lemon.vote, as you can see. It says now what to do next. So the instructions to change name server records. You need to actually copy these over. So Dora, and you come over to Namecheap, GoDaddy, wherever your domain is purchased, and you find a place where it says name servers. Let me zoom in a little bit. Name servers. In Namecheap, it's done here, just on this first screen. Name servers, and I will choose custom DNS. In here, I can paste in the name server 1, which is Dora, and on here it says the second name server is Major. Okay, that's done. You click this green check mark in case you're using Namecheap. In case you're using something else, then it will be a very similar setup. It says then DNS server update may take up to 48 hours to take effect. It usually doesn't. It usually works much quicker. But yeah, we can have a look immediately right now. So I'm not sure if it will work immediately, but lemon.vote, if we type that in, it should load in a couple of minutes. As you can see, it is not done yet, but it will very soon. And that's basically all you do. GrooveKart just does the rest, so there is no need to do anything else. GrooveKart will do all the rest. So these are the name servers. You can see there are already some name servers on here, which is not very important, but yeah, in a couple of minutes, if we type in lemon.vote, it will open up the actual GrooveKart store. So there's that. It's very simple. You can just follow these instructions on here. So just point this. It may take up to 48 hours to take effect, but it's usually just a few minutes. There you go. It says it here. Yep, that's basically it. So once you did that, you will have your own custom domain. Is Groove affiliates to promote Groove or other affiliate products? Which one to promote Groove and the other products? Okay, there is. So that's a great question. We have three things that we call affiliate inside Groove. Okay, so the three things are, and I'm going to write it out somewhere. So I'm just going to open up a document. Okay, so first, the Groove Partner Program. I'll make it big. Okay. Things we call affiliate in Groove. There we go. The first thing is the Groove Partner Program. This is where you actually promote Groove as a product. Okay. So the Groove Partner Program, whenever you created an account with Groove or GrooveFunnels, you get your affiliate link. And when you share this affiliate link, somebody can sign up and purchase, and then you get commissions for selling Groove as the product. The way you get your affiliate link is just by going into anywhere really in Groove, clicking on the upper right hand side corner and choosing Groove Partner Program. There are other ways as well, but that's just the easiest wherever you are inside the Groove dashboard. In here, you can click on the different links that you have. You get the link, copy it over, and start promoting. When somebody signs up and purchases, you get a commission, and this is the Groove Partner Program. This is what some people call Groove Affiliate Program or Groove Affiliates or Groove something, which is all under the name affiliate, because you as an affiliate promote Groove as a product. The second thing that we call affiliate inside Groove is GrooveSell affiliate systems. This is used for you to create an affiliate system for your own products. Okay? Let me just separate this a little bit so that we understand it. That's not what I wanted to do. Second. There we go. So the first one is the Groove Partner Program, where the product is Groove. The second thing is an affiliate system that you can create where the product is your own product. Let's just say you wrote a book and you want to set up a product and you want to sell it through affiliates. So this is also an affiliate system that you can set up in GrooveSell. In GrooveSell, you create your product. You set up a product funnel, which is just here. After it loads, you click on product funnels and you can create a new product funnel from here. Once you actually created it, you'll be able to put in different products, like the main product, let's just say your printed version of the book, and you can create upsells and downsells, for example, like the audio version of the book and the ebook and the like course after somebody purchased it and things like that. So this would all be under one product funnel, which is like a box where all of your products are. You can turn on affiliate system for this in order to sell this funnel using affiliates. And this is done in GrooveSell in the step number 9, affiliates. You can turn on the affiliate program and you can decide what percentage you want to give to the people that actually promote this for you. So the users will be able to get your product promoted, and they would get a commission. Here is where you decide the commission levels, like for example 20% or 25, and then over here 10%, for example, for tier 2. There are 2 tiers in affiliate promotions through the Groove platform. Okay, that's the second thing we call affiliate in Groove. And the third thing that we call affiliate is the actual Groove affiliate software. Let's just call it software, which is used to create promos and manage your links. Let's just call it links. Bonuses. Okay, so the third thing is Groove Affiliate as the software. Let's just put it in brackets as the software, because if you come into GrooveFunnels, here inside the apps, you will see that there is another thing which is called Groove Affiliate. This is the third thing, and this is a separate software where you can actually start promoting other people's products. So if you come into promos, you can see that I'm a part of certain products that I can just get a link for and start promoting immediately. When you are in Groove Affiliate, there is also a full-on marketplace with people that created their own products. For example, there is a Your Sales Challenge by Kathy and Rob. If I would start promote, if I would want to promote this program, I could just go onto the JV sign up page. I can also see their offer. I can join this program and immediately get links in order to start to promote this one. It's a $47 product. They give 20% commissions, which is an affiliate earning per click, which is a $10 I would make $10 for it and things like that. There are other platforms like this one, Breakout Solution. It's a 40% affiliate commission on the front end product, which is $8.97. But as you can see here, that the affiliate earning per click is $1,423, which means that they actually do upsells and downsells and things like that. So you can have a look at the different products that are sold by others, and then you can create promos for that. So once you actually join somebody's program, like for example, I joined Angie Norris's Groove Stars Ascend, I can set up different bonuses for this in order to promote. I can get my links from here, and then this is my link, and if I want to start promoting, this is how I would do it. I can also see the promo tools that Angie Norris provides for the users in order to promote the Groove Stars Ascent program. She actually didn't do any swipes, so I would not get any promo tools, but you get the point. So the affiliate software is used for you to find offers and start selling somebody else's products, and the Groove affiliate software is used for managing these promos and bonuses, so that you have all of the different products that you can promote all under one roof, accessible, so that you can just manage it from here. So that's basically the 3 things that we call affiliate in Groove. Groove Partner Program, where the product is the GrooveFunnels platform. An affiliate system where you create an affiliate system for your own product, and also the Groove Affiliate as the software. Okay, hopefully that helps clear out some miscommunications and misunderstandings. Okie dokie. Hi, David. I see that in your GroovePages you still have code editor. How is that you still have it? Will it be great to have it back? Much needed. We'll probably not have it back. I have it because I'm an admin and I help the support team manage the issues that were created by members using it. The admins need to have access to the source code, because when the users had access to the source code, they did all sorts of different things with it, which caused issues. So now admins still have it, so that we can fix those issues, fix those parts of the code. I don't really understand the code, but as an admin account that I have, it's just enabled on there. So there's that. Most probably it is not going to come back. In case you do have any questions and you have something that you would like to do that you were doing with a source code editor, you can request that on the feedback portal. But at this moment, there were bigger issues that the users were causing, and also copying other people's pages and things like that, which we don't want to allow. Okay, so is there possible add Facebook pixel code in GroovePages? Yes, I did a training on that one, but basically you copy over the Facebook pixel, bring it into GroovePages, which I closed. Let me just open it back again. So you add it onto your GroovePages site, which you can access here. So in case you want to do it for the whole site, for all the pages, everything to have your Facebook pixel, you click on the upper right hand side corner here, site settings, and then you include the code over here in the head, I believe it goes. So it says code includes tracking, Google Analytics, etc. But you just paste that Facebook pixel in here. If you want to track separate pages or separate funnel pages, then you do that through the pages, and then you add the same way. Like you click these three dots, click the edit settings, and then you include the code over here. If you would like to see a video where I actually did a full-on pixel GroovePages, full-on training on how to use pixels, there are people that created their own trainings. I did one myself. This is just how to connect the Facebook pixel to GroovePages, but I also did an advanced Facebook pixel conversion tracking system in GrooveFunnels, where you can go step by step and see how you actually track who came to your funnel, who actually clicked on the buy button, who actually purchased, who actually saw the thank you page, and things like that. So in case you want to track each and every step along the way through Facebook pixels, you can see this video as well. It's pretty techy, and I mentioned it that it's pretty techy, but I still try to explain it in as much detail, as easy as I can, so that everybody can understand it. This is hugely important as I have affiliate signing up client. Can you please set up a checkout with a custom domain and then add an affiliate and see what the links show up, and try that and see if it sends to the right page? I can get this working. I set up the sales page to my domain and set up the checkout and a subdomain, which makes all my affiliate links show the subdomain. That is how you told me yesterday to set it up. I don't know if you continued the comments. I cannot see the comments, but at this moment, on this demo, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to double check this, Rob, after I finish with this live stream. Okay. After submitting email, then clicking submit, my lead page says subscribing. I wanted to say submitting, not subscribing. How do I change that? There is no way to change that at this moment. There was a feature request if you want to have that done before, like to prioritize it a little bit, then you can go into the feedback portal, feedback.groovefunnels.com, and upvote that. At this moment, there is no way to control the actual wording of the subscribing button. Hi David, I added support in my page footer and in URL. I add my email. Unfortunately, didn't work. I don't know what didn't work. Your email. If you're trying to connect maybe the mail to functionality that is not available through a link or a button yet. We are working on that, and in this deployment that is coming within a couple of days, that will be possible. But for now, just use a paragraph text element or just any text element and hyperlink it. So you select the text, and you'll see that text editing bar. Let me just show you quickly. It's going to be easier for me to do it than to explain it. So let's just see. Let's just use some content. Okay, so let's just say that this is your footer. And in here you can say contact us at support@something.com. Okay, now you want to use this one to actually be clicked and to send an email immediately. At this moment you can do it with hyperlinking. So if you select this part of the text, you click on this chain icon and you type in mail to column support at something.com. Okay, you click the enter after that. If you don't click the enter, it will not work. Make sure you click the enter. This will make the actual text blue and kind of ugly, so you select it one more time. You select it here. You make sure you click the underline and again the underline button, so there is not going to be a line below, and just make sure that you select the actual color of what you want, color of the text. Now when you actually preview it, the link will not work, but it will look great. It will be clickable and it will work if the customers click it from their end. So there's that. We are working also on as I mentioned, in this coming deployment we will be able to do the same thing with the buttons and links just through here. So if you set up a link to URL, you'll be able to type in mail to column da 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 at da 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 .com. At this moment, that's not available, but it's going to come within the next couple of days, as I mentioned. Question: on my desktop, I have a nice configuration on a block of a kind of a Z shape. So image on the left with copy on the right, then image on the right and copy on the left. It looks fine on desktop and laptop, but mobile and tablet, the images are stacking on top of the other. How can I get it to stack correctly? Great question. There's a workaround that the users found. We will have, and I already requested a system for that. If you type in GroovePages stacking, I believe this is how it was. There was a video created by a user, which I cannot find. Let me just give you the exact name of the video. It was created by Jean-Francois from UR Inc., where he uses code inverse column order in mobile view. That's the name of the video. How to inverse a column mobile view in GroovePages. He uses a piece of code which he has shared somewhere in here. I believe, yeah, you can get the step-by-step code here. So if you click on that link, he explains. So step 1, add this code to your site or the page. Select the layout 2x2, and then add the class element to it, test and save it. It's basically very simple. You copy paste this code, you name the layout. You just say, okay, this layout 2x2, I want to call Johnny. Okay, and then this code says use like inverse Johnny on a mobile view where the pixel width is maximum 760 pixel. So that's basically it. It's very simple to do, but it's just done as a workaround. We are going to have an inbuilt system for that one. How to inverse column in mobile view in GroovePages, GrooveFunnels. You can use this video to do that. Can you go to the site setup? This is where tracking code and OGR. I believe I just did. So I went into the tracking codes and things like that. So I explained it that there is where you can add on Facebook pixels and different Google Analytics and things like that. So will I be able to add the GrooveVideo into my GroovePages site and not have to use the embed code, meaning GrooveVideo will be an integrated option in GroovePages? Yes, that's being worked on right now. We are currently in the testing phase. We are basically doing QA, quality assurance, just so that we make sure that it doesn't break anything else and it works properly in all sorts of scenarios. So that's being actually deployed within the next couple of days as well if it passes QA. Hi, David. Love your videos. Just by curiosity regarding Imperfect Challenge, did you promote it for real? And if yes, did you get some interesting results? Great question. I didn't actually. I saw that it was not meant to be like that, but I saw that a lot of people started using the same product with the same copy, with the same things that I did. I just didn't want to create competition for those of you that actually go out there and run it. I meant for this Imperfect Action Challenge to be something that you create for yourself, and I'm happy that you actually that the users followed step by step what I did, because that's the easiest way to learn, and that's what I encouraged as well. So I didn't want to create like a market saturation if I actually start promoting it and do like run traffic to it and things like that, because I know a lot of you other users will. And because we're a tight community here in Groove, I have friends that other users have friends as well, so we have like common friends, and everybody starts promoting this healthy trends, and it just becomes a mess. Also, with with everybody using the same product for the Imperfect Action Challenge, the company for this PLR, they actually don't allow the healthy food PLR, like that offer anymore. You need to pay for it to use it, because they saw an increase, like a huge increase of everybody just using their free accounts to get that product. So they actually blocked it. They said, okay, you cannot use that anymore for free. You have to pay to get that product. So there's that. Yeah, I didn't promote that, but I seen users that promoted the that there was a lady, I believe, that didn't choose this healthy eating something product that I did, but chose Instagram marketing secrets or something like that, and she actually started selling it, and she's selling a lot of these. She did the steps step by step, and there was a post not that long ago in the Facebook community how much success she's having, and she just loves the whole thing. I'm excited for the big changes coming. When will GrooveFunnels become an app like GrooveVideo? And when will we have to log in, for example, app.groove.cm? You will never have to log into to app.groove.cm. I believe it is going to, or actually, I don't know about this. This is great, but it doesn't really matter where you log in. Groove.cm is just like a top brand where we allow you to actually use all of the platform. GrooveFunnels is going to be a name of a platform for funnel mapping, but I don't know when. It's being worked on, it's being designed, it's being planned out by the UI UX, the user interface, user experience designers. And once that is done, we can look into the coding part of it. Most of the things we already have, like the functionality wise. We just need to make it work nicely and feel good and look good and just do the things it should. How do we set up contact us so that the form appears where they can fill out what they are and what their email address is, with a place for the comment? I assume I can somehow connect get response to it. I get this error message, contact form is not available at this moment. So contact form is where you actually send messages to yourself, to somebody else, in order to send the details that the customer left on your website to a different place. GetResponse is an email marketing software which doesn't handle contact us forms. It handles sign-ups and email lists and things like that. It doesn't handle the messaging that is being forwarded. So for that one, you would need Zapier, or you can use SendGrid at this moment. GrooveMail will have its system for that one when it comes online. A GrooveMail will have an automation that will say, like, if somebody fills out this form, send the information to this email. That's going to allow you to do proper contact form systems. GetResponse is not a platform for for handling contact form information. It may be that they have that functionality, but the integration that we have with them through GroovePages and GetResponse is just doesn't allow that at this moment. So I mentioned this earlier in this live stream. There is a training tutorial on how to do this with Zapier or Zapier. So you can use Zapier to forward all of this contact form information to an email or a Google Sheet or wherever you want to collect that information. Who can put products in marketplace? You, me, everybody. Everybody. It's like that song. Everybody. How you do it is when you created a product. Okay, you go into the product funnels overview. So product funnels, you click over here to product funnels inside GrooveSell. If you already created some product funnels and from before and you want to make sure that they appear in the marketplace, what you could do is click the actions button, you click edit funnel, and then there is a little switch you need to turn on, show in marketplace. When you do this, it actually allows you to choose a category or a category or category, or I don't know how they pronounce it. Anyway, you understand. You select where and in what categorization it should show up inside the marketplace. So in case your product is about green products, health and fitness, you select the one that you think matches, and then you click update. There's that. It says only live funnels which has an affiliate program are eligible for marketplace. Your funnel isn't eligible. Your funnel, if it's eligible, will be visible in the marketplace in 30 minutes after going live. So there we go. Once you actually show up in the marketplace after 30 minutes or so, and you can search for your product just to make sure that it looks nice and it just has all the details in there. So what you need is a featured image. You need the description, and it's good if you have a sign up page, a JV sign up page. Let me just show you how it looks like on this one. So it's pretty simple. As you can see, go to affiliate area. Okay, so they link to the promo tools. It doesn't have to be complex, as you can see on here. Have a look at how others did it, how to find your affiliate links and things like that. Have a look at how others did it in the marketplace, how the JV pages looked like. For example, this one, look at this. It's a beautiful JV page. Join affiliate program. You can click on it and then and join immediately. Like, beautiful. I believe these are beautiful. Have a look at how others do it. This is what I would do the first, like just explore, like sneak and like go in and then see what the competitors are doing. Okay, Gary Knight. Hi, David. Just checking if there's a bug. Integration autoresponder works well with GroovePages, but not in GrooveSell fulfillment. What integration? Just checking before I contact support. Contact support, I don't know what integration you're looking for. I read yesterday that Facebook pixels are going away at the end of June. I don't really know about it. I saw it also in the group. I didn't hear about that. I know that Facebook is getting rid of something else, not the Facebook pixels, but it's getting rid of, I don't know what, something else, but it was not related to Facebook pixels. I heard about that one, but the pixels were news to me. So let's say I have a camo line of clothing. What is a camo line? Maybe camouflage line of clothing that I would like to allow all members of Groove to market. I can put this in marketplace area and let everybody know what they can make by either providing leads or selling it. For selling physical products, you are actually selling physical products. It's harder to sell that through GrooveSell. You can still do it, but it's harder to sell that through GrooveSell. In case you actually decide to sell it with GrooveSell and you put it up to the affiliate marketplace, like what I just showed you earlier, you can do it, but it's selling selling physical products through affiliate links is not a good idea, because if you actually have 100 affiliates and they start selling like massively, you will have a fulfillment problem with that. With digital products and what GrooveSell was created for, it works beautifully, and it just works well because um, there is no fulfillment gap and there is no scalability issues. Like delivering 100 digital ebooks is as easy as delivering 1 million digital ebooks. But if you're thinking about delivering 100 pants or 100 t-shirts and 1 million t-shirts, that's already a huge issue. So you need to be careful with what you're actually planning to do and how you're planning to sell it, because no sales is a problem, but also too many sales can be a problem that could also bankrupt companies. So you need to be careful about that. I don't see any other. Oh, analytics, there you go. Analytics are going away. Thank you very much, Christina and Terence. Perfect. I received a notification about analytics and they were like, yo, yeah, have a look at all your analytics because it's going away. And I'm like, why? Like, it's like everybody wants to know what's happening in the Facebook world. So analytics are very, very handy. When creating memberships, the user can now create a username and password. I don't see the question here, but yes. For as I mentioned it, Eric, if you haven't seen my GrooveSell announcement from yesterday, I mentioned in there that when you create the username and password, the username is not used for the GrooveMember side of things. The username is used for when you're selling software as a service. Then you can use that username as information for login to that software as a service platform. Or in case you're using in case you're doing butterfly marketing systems. So the username will be used for the Groove account sign up. Okay, it will not be used for the GrooveMember access to the content sign up. So that's the difference. David, when is your next session? I signed on late and would like to get informed in advance of when you are holding sessions. Jeff, every Tuesday and every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me just show you something here. I installed a nice little tool which is saying 6 p.m. CET. You'll see it better now. So 6 p.m. CET is, this is now. Let's just see. Okay, 6 p.m. CET. Okay, this is not what I wanted to show because I wanted to convert the time. So basically, if you look at 6 p.m. CET or noon Eastern Standard Time or I believe 9 a.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time, that's when we do these trainings. It's just showing where I am because I need to somehow refresh it. It ended 37 minutes ago, which is also not that correct. So 6 p.m. CET to EST is 12 or noon Tuesday. This is the same time I'm doing the training on Friday. So if you are in Eastern time zone, then you can just track that. My suggestion, in case you want to sign up to receive notifications whenever there is a training, just subscribe to our YouTube channel. In case you go to Groove Digital YouTube channel, just click the subscribe button and you will receive notifications whenever there is a scheduled live stream. But yeah, every Tuesday and every Friday at the same time I do these trainings. Okie doke. Hi, David. Trying to configure GroovePages base layout for all devices, but can only select one device at a time. Yes. Has this feature changed? Yes. How should I make changes to all devices at once? So Tyrone, you may need to double check the changes that I did an announcement about previously. Whenever you're changing any kind of styling it will change on all devices. But in case you're changing spacing and size settings, that's going to be on one device, on the only on the device that you actually selected. On top of that, in this deployment, we are going to be adding on a little toggle switch for the spacing. If you actually want to space out all devices at the same time, you'll be able to do it from the next deployment that we will have in a couple of days. But for now, size and spacing settings are only on the device that you have actually selected. We don't have the select all the devices at the same time and things like that anymore. It was causing issues, and it was causing also like page distortions with the drag handle system and everything. It's going to be much easier in the future. We are just getting systematically to that part. Darlene, and I cannot see photos on my iPad GrooveKart site when checking. I'm in Chrome, but they still do not show up. What's wrong? I don't know what may be wrong on there. Reach out to the support so they can look into it. There was already a lady here who reported that earlier. I don't know if this is something with Apple specifically, or the different image type or something like that. So please reach out to support so they can look into it. How can we input a Clickfunnels funnel page into Groove? At this moment, that would need to be done manually. You have the option to actually import that, and we have built in an option to import that, but Clickfunnels is blocking the importer. So at this moment, it is just not possible because of Clickfunnels. There was a demo that I did where we imported nicely a Clickfunnels page, and it was beautifully done. There were a couple of tweaks needed, but Clickfunnels saw that one, and they started blocking us. Our dev team did a couple of workarounds, but that was also blocked. So at this moment, we are still we're holding a bit on that part because there are other pressing issues that we are fixing in GroovePages specifically. Once that is done, we can focus on other things, and one of these things will also be the importer, so we can actually allow everybody to import their sites and funnels to GroovePages. Can I use the promo video of Mike and John on my landing page to promote GrooveFunnels? Absolutely, you can. Just use it from YouTube. Just embed it onto your pages. Don't try to download it and modify it and just re-upload it, because that's not cool. That's not allowed. But in case you're using the actually uploaded videos that we have on our channel, you can use all of them for different purposes. Just don't change them, and don't download them, re-upload them, cut them together and things like that. Will all Groove apps connect easily with each other? Yes. Form from GrooveMail into Groove website, then has automation in GrooveMail, etc. Yes. I love how you say category. BU David. However, it is entertaining hearing you try different ways of saying it. Imagine what would sound like trying to speak Croatian. Actually, I speak 5 languages, and in all 5, category is said like that, like category. It's not category or other accents that I don't know how to speak out. So in all the 5, okay, not 5, 4, because English is just like a mess of different accents. So I cannot say how it is properly on there. But in 4 languages that I speak, category is a category, and it's not category or category, or I don't know how they say it. But anyway, you get me. New inceptions. What's the best way to embed code from GrooveSell? Currently, it's duplicating the checkout for twice when using the generic code embed container. Please record a video about that and share it with me so that we can have a look into it. It may not be GrooveSell, it may be the page builder that you're using. If it is GroovePages, it could be that there is some extra code on there or something like that. So we'll need to look into it. But at this moment, I'm using it on my pages. Groove is using it on its own pages, and we don't have anything like duplicating. So please share how you actually set this up, where you embedded it, and then we can look into it in more details. I know cash on delivery is not yet available. Is there a workaround I can use? If you want to sell through GrooveKart, there's not really a way to actually sell and manage the products, but not do the payment. Like when you're selling with GrooveKart, you need to go through step by step, and basically you need to have a payment done. Um, there is no way around it. You can sell things through GroovePages, for example, through a contact form. Like you put in the uh, different products, and then you put a pop-up on the buy button where it opens a contact form, and then you can ask for the customer details and things like that. But that's just not a workaround. Um, that's just a messy alternative. There's no workarounds about that. So it needs to go like buy, it needs to go through the checkout process, and it needs to have a payment. So there's not really an alternative. Will we be able to add a Groove webinar to our Groove page without having to embed? I don't really understand this question. Like if you want to add on something extra on the page, you need to embed it somehow. We will have elements, like for example, we're building out GrooveVideo right now. I'm pretty confident that we'll have Groove webinar as well, but it's still an embed. It's still an external code loading from somewhere else, embedding on to your page. So even if we put an element, it's still embedded. Is just not through code, but it's just through a couple of different clicks. So there's no way around embedding things. Like most of the things that you see um, um, online is being embedded. Embedding means pulling information from one place and putting it on a display on another place. So there's no way around going without things getting embedded. The OG graphic and title is not showing up on the affiliate links. I use a subdomain for sell and domain for pages. Does that affect the OG settings for affiliate links? How would I resolve this? Not showing up on the affiliate links. I use a subdomain for sell and domain for pages. So let's just test it out. I actually didn't try this on my end. If we go and take the Groove, where do I have it? I have it somewhere. I'll just take it from here. Groove Partner Program. Silly me. There's the links. If I just copy this over, and if I go and share it on Facebook, let me just see what it's actually showing up. Okay, yeah, so it's the actual GroovePages OG settings. It actually reads, even though this is a GrooveSell link, it opens up the OG settings from GroovePages. So now you know, Rob, yourself as well. It actually opens up the settings from the sales page that you set up in your product setup in GrooveSell. Does GrooveKart have dragon handles that we can use? I did not see that. We doesn't have, no. Can we create a WordPress blog with Groove? No, you can create a WordPress blog with WordPress, but you can create a blog with GrooveBlog. So we have a GrooveBlog. If you go into your account, you come onto the actual dashboard and you just enter GrooveBlog on here. WordPress blog is a completely separate platform. It's like Porsche, and GrooveBlog is like, I don't know, Mercedes. It's completely different platforms, completely different companies. If you want to use WordPress, you can use WordPress. If you want to use GrooveBlog, you can use GrooveBlog. WordPress has a plugin library which allows you to add additional features. GrooveBlog doesn't have that yet. So you may want to think about what you're planning to use, but most of the times GrooveBlog will cover the needs of these small blogs. If you're not creating any kind of news portals and things like that, then GrooveBlog is going to be good for you. When you put in an embed code, every single one, including the checkout form, will not center. Is there something I need to do to make it in the center of the page? Let me show you. Okay, I believe this is a page that I can work with. Yes. So I will okay. So I'll just use an empty container over here, and I'm going to go to GrooveSell. I have so many tabs open, I don't even know where I am anymore. Okay, so I'm going to go into tools and get checkout forms and links. I'm going to get one of my checkouts, and I'm going to embed it on my own page. So I'm going to copy this over, and using an element which is called code embed element, which is down here. There you go. I'm going to embed it on my page, and I deliberately want it to be this wide. Okay, I'm going to click on the cogwheel and then add this code in here. As you can see, the embed is showing up left aligned automatically. So it is nice, it is showing up, but it is left aligned. So what you could do is you can click on the actual embed code element, click on this pencil icon, and head over to size, and relative to the parent is normally the width. You can just make sure that this is actually smaller. You can do 50%, you can do 40%, and then you can just make sure that the container holding the element is centered on the page like this. And then you have things in the center. You can also move it to the right, move it to the left, to the left, to the right. And then you can manage it wherever you would like it to be. Once you click the eye icon, it will then show up on the place where you actually put it. So let's just, this is on the left aligned. If we click on the container and manage that and place it in the center, previewing it, it will be in the center of the page, as you can see. So just making the actual embed element smaller, it allows you to manage it wherever you want it on the page. There's that. Are there any plans for chatbots in the future as part of Groove? We have Chatmatic. Chatmatic is a chatbot platform that was purchased by Groove. It's not going to be built in, so Platinum members will not get Chatmatic and a lifetime deal. That's a separate platform that is going to be always separate from the Groove suite of tools. But we are going to make everything that we can in order to integrate it with all of our tools. So Chatmatic is the actual platform, the chatbot platform from Groove. It is already up and running, and I use it. We use it in Groove for promos and things like that. So you can already sign up as well for free. Just go to app.chatmatic.com/login. Just log in with your Facebook account, and that gives you that gives you 250 subscribers for free. Once you reach the subscriber limit, you can upgrade to a monthly plan or an annual plan, and then you can continue using it. It's pretty powerful, and it was created from marketers for marketers. It's not going to allow you all sort of sexy systems like ManyChat, for example. Like you cannot put in your products and then create systems to sell those products within the chatbot, but you can connect to different links, affiliate systems. You can connect to GrooveSell and things like that. That's all going to be built in. I use images and icons, and they require attribution. How do I do that in GroovePages? We can just put in a legal page like attribution or something like that, just in the footer, and then when somebody clicks on that, then you can add on attributions in there. Have a look at how others do it. I don't know how you could do it. Like in WordPress, there are places like a caption or something of the image where you can actually do that. We don't have that type of captions for images in GroovePages. So you can just put a little small piece of text below the image or something. But I believe just having in the footer a page which is talking about attributions, it allows you to cover yourself from any legal issues. So if I attend the cruise will be taking place soon, will I get a chance to meet Mike? Definitely. I believe Mike is going. He's one of the co-founders of the Marketers Cruise, so I'm pretty confident that he's going to be there. And not only him, but the other founders and people like Tom Beal, for example. Tom Beal was a trainer here in Groove for a long time, and he's a part of the Groove family as well. Tom Beal was also a co-founder of the Marketers Cruise, and it's like there's no cruise without Mike and Tom and Captain Lou. So yeah, it's a big family. Most of the times they're on there. If something comes up in their personal lives or business lives, they may not attend, but for now, I believe Mike is planning to go. I heard you say we can use our custom subdomains in blog, but when I went in, it didn't show that it made me create GrooveBlog subdomain. You need to actually go to the domain management system, put in a domain, say I want to connect it with GrooveBlog, and then you can connect it. It just doesn't work like directly. I don't know what you were trying, Rob, but I did a video about that, an announcement video the other day where this feature came out, explained it fully step by step. So if you just type into the search functionality in the Facebook group, GrooveBlog, domains, you'll find the video, have a look at it, and then you'll understand how it works. Hey David, I'm launching in 48 hours and I want to give access to 2 videos in my GrooveMember, GrooveMail, GrooveMember probably. What is the best way to set it up so that it is free for them? Now with the new checkout builder launched, what is the shortest video I could watch to know how to implement butterfly marketing from the get-go? Butterfly marketing systems are pretty lengthy if you want to learn how to set up everything correctly and to have everything covered. The last announcement for GrooveSell checkout that I did yesterday pretty much covers the missing link that was not available before. If you did everything with the tutorials that were available until the checkout builder existed, then you can add on the checkout builder's part of things, and then you're up and running. I don't know what you're missing, what you did, what you didn't do, but Chris, you are a paid member, so you received access to the actual funnels masterclass from Mike Filsame. So have a look at that mini course. It's a couple of hours long. The first part, and you can also look through the timestamps. The first part of it is just Mike going through systematically and strategically of what needs to be set up, and then the other part of the video, I actually explain step by step, click by click on what to do. In that video, there were no checkout builders yet, so that is missing. But with the yesterday's video that I created, that covers the missing link. The first question you had is you're launching in 48 hours and want to give access to 2 videos in my GrooveMember. So you probably need to do an access level for the free members. And this is what I teach also in Groove, in the GrooveFunnels masterclass, where we created multiple access levels with the first product being free. In your case, the first product will be 2 videos, which somebody signs up, gets access to these 2 videos on an access level. In case they want to upgrade, they can do that. So have a look how I actually set it up in that Funnels Masterclass video. It's called Butterfly Marketing Mini Course, and you will have everything covered. You do a couple of different access levels where you cover the free products, paid products, upsells, downsells, whatever else you're selling. Cool. I believe I covered everything, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for your questions. It has been 2 hours, not full. It's 1 hour 58 minutes, but I believe I covered it mostly. I tried to do as many demos as I could. So yeah, I hope I helped you guys. Thanks so much. One last question. You linked to another Zapier alternative. How does the new one compare with Integrately? Oh yeah, I talked about Publy, and Publy is running a lifetime deal for some period of time. And in case you missed out, and imagine if you could have Zapier, for example, on a lifetime deal. You have paid once and you don't have to pay any time again. Publy is running. Publy Connect is a very good alternative next to Integrately and Integromat. Publy is one of these alternatives to Zapier, which gives more, does more, and is just a huge value. In case you didn't get a platform like that yet, I definitely encourage you to get it as soon as possible. Publy Connect is running a lifetime deal. I shared it on my Facebook page as well. So you can visit the link from there. I don't want to promote it here because it's not cool, but yes, you don't want to miss out. It's an automation platform which connects different apps together, and if you want to connect, and we will integrate with Publy Connect, and the owner of Publy is also Groovestar, and the owner of Integrately is also Groovestar. So we'll have all these platforms built into Groove as well very soon. So in case you do it now, in case you get it now, you have an account for life. So it's awesome. Do you know if there will be any security coming? So when I'm looking into the service, it will ask me a question. What security coming? When I'm looking into the service, it will ask me what kind of service. I don't understand this question. It could be that this is not a question for me. Okay, there's a question I don't understand. In GrooveSell front-end products is missing from the Add Plus button. In GrooveSell front-end products is missing an Add Plus button. In GrooveSell front-end products over here, you have an add button. Oh yeah, if you want to add a front-end product, there could really be only one front-end product in a product funnel. So imagine a funnel. When you go into a funnel, there will be different pages, but there is only one product that is front-end, only one main product that you're selling. There cannot be two, because then it becomes an e-commerce store. There's normally one in a funnel, one product. There could be upsells, downsells, and bumps, but that is a separate categorization on here. So one front-end product. You cannot have 7 front-end products, because in one funnel you have one product that you want to sell primarily on the first step. Would it be a free sign up? Then that's your front-end product. Then the upsells, downsells, and the rest of things is coming next. But there is always one thing that you want them to do first. Very weird. I don't think it's weird. I think this is smart, because if you offer multiple products at the front end in a funnel, it's just not a funnel. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, 2 hours have passed. Thank you very much for being here. We are going to do this again on Friday, so hopefully you will be able to join us. 6 p.m. Central European Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and calculate your time zone. It's always in the same time, Tuesdays and Fridays, so it's easy for you to manage. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and make sure you join our Facebook group if you haven't yet, because we do announcements and all kinds of messaging if and when there is no training, or when there is a training. So that's it for today. Thank you very much, guys. One more time, have a pleasant rest